Hi guys, I'm Steph Prem, your Medibank Live Better Ambassador, and today I'm going to take you through a series of core strengthening exercises which are appropriate for seniors. I really hope you enjoy this workout. This is all part of our Live Better at Home program, and we're going to start down on the yoga mat today. You'll also need a sweat towel for this workout, and we're going to start seated. We're going to take our feet to the end of our yoga mat, and we're just going to work through a series of core strengthening exercises which are great for helping with back pain, hip mobility, and of course overall well-being. So we're taking our hands behind our knees to begin. We're sitting up tall on our sit bones. If you've got tight hips, you're going to feel your back here. So really try to bring yourself up onto your sit bones, and then we're going to C-curve with the pelvis back into that small ab crunch here. But we're using the hands behind the knees so we can draw ourselves all the way back up onto those sit bones. So C-curving back, just take your belly button into your spine and then reaching all the way back up again. We don't want to lean back, we want to curl back, tucking the pelvis under, lifting back up onto the sit bones. If this is too hard for you, that's okay. We're going to do a version laying down in just a moment. So even if you just do tiny little ones here, just to activate that deep core, that deep abdominal wall is all we're trying to do here. Let's do 3 more. 2 more here. And 1 more, good, and coming all the way back up. Beautiful work. You can turn onto your side to bring yourself down to your mat and then laying onto your back, or take yourself down however feels comfortable. We're going to connect to the lower abdominals and to the breath now. Taking your palms, placing them on your lower belly, and a big exhale out through the mouth. As you inhale, feel the belly rise. And as you exhale, feel the belly fall. Really focus on that hollowing shape. Good. Also think about inhaling, lifting your ribs or expanding your ribs on the back, into the back body. So feel them pressing into the mat. And then as you exhale, draw the breath down and in. We're going to do 2 more breaths here. You can close down the eyes and just focus on the rise and the fall of the belly. Good. And the expansion of those ribs. And each time you draw that belly button down and in, you should feel a light connection under your fingertips. So place your fingertips down on your lower belly and give them a little press here. And I just want you to think about engaging your deep core. So to do that, you almost just want to activate and lift your pelvic floor, almost like you need to go to the bathroom. And then just on the exhale, just the inhale, slowly release. Let's try that again. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, engage. Good, a light activation. It's not a squeeze or a press, it's just a lift. And then as you exhale, let it go. If you prefer to use an inhale or an exhale, that's fine. Go with what feels comfortable for you and your body this morning. Now that we've got the breath going, let's add the spine. So we're going to inhale to prepare. As you exhale, just like we did sitting up, we tuck the tailbone under, imprint the spine into the mat. And then we're going to let it go. Good, inhale, prepare, exhale, imprint into the mat. So tuck that tailbone under, flatten that back into the mat, and now release. Good, as you do that, draw your belly button in, still thinking about that lower abdominal and pelvic floor connection. Good, 2 more, tucking the tailbone right under, engaging your deep core, using that breath, integrating the breath at all times. Tucking under, and slow release. Hands come down by your side, and we're adding on. Tuck the tailbone. Squeeze the glutes now. So activate the core and squeeze your bottom, and then lift up into a bridge pose. I like to press my hands into the mat to help me open up my chest and find that nice shape at the top. And then we're just going to curl the spine back down, scooping your belly button in as you do so. Don't over expand here. You want to keep that tailbone tucked so that we're really articulating the spine and keeping the core engaged throughout the exercise. Tucking the tailbone under, lifting up, hold. Curling the spine down, articulating all the way back down to the mat. Good, tucking the tailbone under, lift and squeeze. Curling back down. Let's do one more just like that. Good, engaging and lifting. You can add a couple of little pulses if you'd like to just get a little bit more out of that exercise. For 5, squeeze and lift. 4, tummy is on, glutes are squeezed. 3, 2, or 1. And then we're rolling all the way back down, articulating all the way to the ground. Beautiful work. We're going to bring our right leg into tabletop. We're going to take that sweat towel and we're going to place it under our knee, like so. So elbows are in. We don't want our elbows out here so we don't strain the neck. Elbows are in. And then from here, all we're going to do is draw the knee in, out to the side and around. Good. Draw the knee in, out to the side and around. So we're drawing small circles here. Good. Using that towel so that we're not over-engaging the hip flexors. So the idea here is whatever knee you have up, you're engaging the core on that side. We're using the towel just to help the hip flexor so we're not over-engaging the hips, but we're working on hip mobility whilst engaging our deep core. 3, 2, and 1. Back the other direction. Extend the leg out to the side, back around. Good. Assist yourself. Use the towel. Good. Once you've done this workout a few times, this will start to get a lot easier. And the goal is to be able to drop the towel and get to a point where we can go out and around and really mobilize and stabilize those hips without moving through the other side. Good. That is the goal. So let's do the other side together. We're going to take that towel behind the knee. Good. Keep that tabletop position. Nice. Draw that knee in, out to the side and around. Out to the side and around. Good. Be mindful that you're not engaging through the hip flexors. If you've got naturally tight hips, it's going to be difficult for you. So practice makes perfect, right? This is something that's very comfortable. You could do this every couple of days. You could do this workout 3-4 times a week, or you can add it on to any other exercise you may be doing as a warm-up or a cool-down. Back the other way. Really stabilize through the opposite hip and the opposite foot. 2, 1. And then, of course, if you'd like to make it harder, you just drop the towel, and we're working on stabilizing through that hip and through that pelvis. Nothing is moving. Deep core activation here at all times. 2 more if you can. You can be doing this with or without the towel. 1 more here and break. Keeping that sweat towel handy, we're going to take it behind our head. So we're resting our head on the towel. Good. We don't want it on the neck. It sits right behind, just down from the crown of the head so that you're supported. Again, lift the elbows in. Do a small crunch here as long as you're comfortable. Let your little noggin sit back into that towel so that that 5 kilo head is heavy into the towel and back down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. We've got 4 to go. Nice. We've got 3 to go. And 2 to go. And 1, just activating those upper abdominals. Let that towel go. Bring the hands down by your side. Upper abdominals. Good. Now we're going lower abdominals. You've got the option here. Tabletop with the leg. We're going to do toe tap to lift. Now that the hip flex is released, we should be feeling that in our deep core. Toe tap and lift. If you'd like the more advanced version, you bring both legs up and we alternate the toe tap. Alternate the toe tap. Good. Otherwise, you can do just the other leg, single. Let's go for 10 on each side. Good. Really activating your deep core, giving you options and modifications as we go. And we've done upper abs, we've done lower abs. Now we want to get a little bit of oblique. Good. Deep and middle core. We're going to bring the toes towards our nose. We're going to drop the heels down, heel taps now. Good, try not to arch the back, but don't flatten the back. Keep a neutral spine. All the engagement comes from the tummy. Like you've just done up a high-waisted pair of pants, drawing in through your lower belly. And of course, if that's too much, one leg at a time is completely fine. Go with what feels right for your body today. And let's do 3 more to finish. 2 more. Good. 1 more. And up and down. Well done, team. Rolling onto your side. And we're going to bring yourself, prop yourself so that your elbow sits directly underneath your shoulder. Good. That way we're going to activate the obliques. So we want to lift up through the side body. We don't want to sink into that shape. So you really want to lift out of the armpit here. Good. Hold that shape. And then we're just going to reach the arm and the leg away. Good. And then bring it back down again. Good. You can leave that toe on the ground and bring it back down. We've got 3 to go. Good. I'm keeping that chest up at all times. 2 to go. 1 to go. And down, really elongating the spine. Very nice. From there, however you feel comfortable, coming up, switching to your other side, ensuring that elbow sits directly underneath the shoulder. Good, don't sink into that shape. We want to lift up, so you're lengthening from your armpit to your hip bone. Good, and then from there we're going to reach the arm and the leg away from the body. Try not to move anything, keep everything stable. Good, and bring it back in. Good, reaching out, tap the toe, and bring it back in. Keep lifting through your side body. 3. Good work, guys. Exhale, 2. Nice. 1. And back in. And then comfortably bring yourself back around. And we want our shoulders or our hands to be directly under our shoulders. And we want our knees to be directly under our hips. And then we're taking a cat-cow here. So drawing in through the lower abdominals, rounding the spine. Lifting your heart center up to the ceiling. Press away from the mat. Rounding the spine, drawing the belly button in. Lifting the heart center, pushing away. 1 more here, drawing that belly button in. Lifting your heart center, open up that chest for 3, 2, 1. And then taking your knees nice and wide, walking your hands out to child's pose. Only if that feels comfortable. If you've got tight hips, your hips might be up here and your hands might be here. That's okay too. But we want to work on getting those hips back and opening up that shape. Good. Coming all the way back through center. Good. Bringing those knees back underneath your hips. And then we're just reaching our right hand out, bringing it back down. Then we're going to go left leg, so opposite leg goes back behind you and in. Then we go left hand out, back down, and then we go right leg back. Good, we've got 1 more of those. Right hand first, back down. Left leg back. Good. Left hand out and down and right leg back. Good. Take those knees a little wider, stretch back 1 last time, see if you can get a little bit further. And then coming all the way back up, slowly, 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 using your hands. And if you can, sit back on your haunches, or you can just finish seated if you like, or with a pillow, wherever feels comfortable for you. Reaching the hands up to the sky, big deep breath in. And a big exhale out. Thank you so much for joining me today. I so hope you enjoyed these core strengthening exercises and you can integrate them into your week and any other exercise program that you are doing. For more tips and tricks, visit us at the Medibank Live Better at Home platform, and I hope to see you all again soon.